Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Project Camper. Now I expect you can hear from my voice that I'm still not very well, but the show must go on, and I feel like my YouTube channel was slipping a little bit. Now I know it's because I'm not very well and the content's been pretty, I don't think it's been as good as it used to be. So anyway, today, despite me not being very well, I'm gonna run through a couple of things. In a couple of videos ago, previous couple of videos, I mentioned that if you buy the Lynx Distributor, the lights don't work, and that's the reason. The reason it needs those lights to work is the very expensive shunt that goes in between the BMS. So you will plug it in with one of these cables and the BMS powers up the little computer that tells you if you've got a blown fuse. So with this little cable that you get with them, and with a little dropper, this is a 12 volt to 5 volt dropper, and I got this from PiHut and it was like £8. So you can see here, got two bare cables, a little circuit board and a plug. Now I have marked, because there is an in and an out, and I have marked it. So this is in, so it's a 12 volt in. So what I'll do is I shall put these terminals on here like so, and then crimp them down, and this end chop this black plug off, and then with some of these little heat things, chop one of these ends off, and I believe there's a yellow cable and a black cable. It's two outer cables, so I shall chop that off in a minute and then join that, and then hopefully fit that into the distribution units, and the lights should work in theory. The other thing is I've stopped dilly-dallying around with other things and bits and pieces, and I've bought myself the high power DC to DC converter, so it can charge the power bank up whilst driving. So hopefully that will be the end of that little scenario. On another note, I have got a product review, and this is a jump starter pack. So let's open it up and see what's inside. I want to say a massive thank you to all the well wishers from the last video. It's quite humbling, to be fair, it really is. So here we have, I don't even know if you pronounce that, GREPRO. GREPRO. I'll say it's called GREPRO. Now this is the GP383, and this is a jump starter pack. So let's open it up even more, see what's inside. Wow, certainly is well packaged, that's for sure. Oh wow, comes in a nice case, that's for sure. Oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty impressive. Got a nice, yeah, I like that, wow. It's got some instructions in the back. So let's open it up and have a look. Okay, well, we've got some airline adapters. So I'm guessing it's a pump as well. Well, that's well handy. What else we got? USB rechargeable cable. And I would guess the jump pack. It's a shame these leads aren't quite longer, because obviously being this is a van, the batteries are quite big, but I'm sure we can get around that. Right, so let's open it up. There we go. Look. Well, that's quite a nifty bit of kit. So on the top, you've got where the airline will go in. So that just screws in. I guess that's a light. And on the side is where the jump pack fits in. It can only go in one way, so that's quite handy. He says, yep, there you go. So that is it. That is the jump pack. It's got a percentage on the front here. This is fully charged before use, so I'll fully charge that and see what's. So yeah, it's got all the control functions at the top. Positive, minus to set the PSI for the pump. Got a torch, it's quite handy. This is going to come in so handy for Scotland, and you can use it as a power bank, so that's handy. You can actually use this as a power bank as well. So that is a nifty bit of kit, and I think that's going to come in well handy, especially when it comes in this little pack. If you were to get a puncture or something, or a slightly flat tyre, then that is all ready to use. I think that's a really, really good bit of kit. I'll go into the specifications in a second. Yeah, look at that. So, I'll just read it on the back. So it's a jump starter. It's the model GP383. It's got a battery capacity of 44.4 watt hours, a starting current of 500 amps for 2 seconds. That should be enough to start a van. A peak current of 3000 amps, and an input of 5 volts at 2 amps and an output of 5 volts at 2.4 amps. The inflation pressure range is between 4 and 150 psi, and an operating temperature between -20 and 60 degrees. So that's quite a handy bit of kit. I'm quite impressed with that. I quite like that. That is a handy old bit of kit. I'd like to see this in action actually, but unfortunately I don't have a flat battery and I don't have flat tyres. But this will come in handy for like just as a battery bank. I know it's a bit big, but for a battery bank, but I mean it's not heavy, and I think you're going to use this in quite a few scenarios. So yeah, there you go. That is pretty cool. I do like that. I like the way it's got a pump as well, and a battery jump pack. It'd be good to see if it performs anything like this Nuco boost, because they are pretty similar, and this is quite heavy actually. But this has been an amazing bit of kit. But if it works as good as this, with a pump inside it, that can just sit in your back of your van, ready for action. That is a really cool bit of kit. So thank you to GREPRO. That, yeah, I'm impressed with that. So anyway, I'll leave a link in the description for this. And let's get on with the video. Okay, so here we have this little 12 volt to 5 volt converter. So this is the inside. I have actually marked it, and this is the outside. So if we can trim these, give them a little twist. And then we shall just turn them over, give it something more to grip on, and then thread that through. Ugh. Wow, I've got no strength in me. So there's one. I'm going to do the other one. Now I'm using the small terminals because on the distribution there is small little screws to hold the bus bar on. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use them instead of undoing the big M8s. Right. Okay, so that will be, these cables here will go to the bus bar, positive, negative. Now comes a bit cutting this. So point of no return now. Come on. Right. So here we have the yellow and the black. The two middle ones aren't required. So I'm just going to twist them and just pull them back for the time being. Stop. Okay, so let's cut the black plug off. And bare these wires. So let's put a bit of heat shrink over these. Trim these wires. Give them a twist. the same with these. Give them a twist. And then we can join them up. Right, that's in the middle. And the black. Okay. Get a bit of heat on there. I think job done. Right, so let's do the next one. This is so fiddly. Right, that one's done. Bit of heat. Job done. Right. Now we can pull the heat shrink over. And that is it. So let's get rid of this. So there you go. Now all we've got to do is fit that inside the Lynx distributors. Okay, so I'm in the back here and I'm going to take this cover off and then I'm going to put in the little hack and see what happens. Right, so the cover's off and I'm going to undo that screw there and that screw there. Okay, so the positive is connected to the positive bus bar and the negative to the negative bus bar. And what I do, plug this bit into there. I'll have to put the camera down because it's quite hard to do it one-handed. Okay, so there you go. I'll just pull it out, show you again. All the lights come on. Ready, back in. That is one successful hack. And I'm really happy about that. Whole thing, it's like a tenner. Anyway, let's tidy it up and put the cover back on. So there you go, light is on that one and the power light is on that one. And if there's ever a blown fuse, these little lights here will turn red. I'm well happy with that. Anyway, let's go back inside. Right, so there you go. Quick and easy way to get the lights working on the old Lynx distributors. On a better note, I do feel a little bit better. I bought myself some cough medicine. I think I've broken through the fever. So yeah, hopefully I should start to feel better. But yeah, this has absolutely knocked me for six. And once again, I want to say a massive thank you to all the kind comments wishing me well. It really is heartwarming. So I've rabbited on enough. Hopefully this video is coherent and it is food for thought, so you don't have to buy the Victron BMS to join the two Lynx distributors together just to get the lights working. I'll leave all the links in the description down there, and if you want to replicate this, it is a really cheap way of getting the lights to work. So yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for all the new subscribers, thanks for the new members. Don't forget, it's only 99p. There's extra content out there, and when I'm a lot better, there'll be a lot more. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you have a good day. See you soon. Love to you all. Bye.